Welcome. This is my first voiceover I've ever done. I'm a little nervous, if I'm being honest. But in this video, I'm going to be talking about these characters I've been designing. I'm not going to go into all the details of the world in this video because, well, I haven't really figured it all out. But I did want to at least, talk about the characters. The first one I'm doing here is Kayda. She is supposed to be very small, very short, and I wanted that to come across. The sketches I showed right at the beginning, which I did not record, sadly. I was out. But I really liked the one where she's standing. I really liked the way that one came out. I think it showed her smallness, even though I had nothing to compare it to. In this drawing right here, I am kind of just trying to get used to her face, trying to figure out what she looks like. And it's definitely, I'm watching it right now and I think it looks pretty good. There's definitely others, like the rest on this page, I'm not a huge fan of. I think it could have looked better, if I'm being honest. But hey, it's just exploration sketches, it's not supposed to look fantastic. So we're just gonna move on. But the whole thing about Kayda is that she can turn into a dragon. And in the sketches I show further on, we're not on it yet, I explore her middle stage because me and my best friend were talking about all of this when I was trying to figure it all out. And one of the things we discussed and talked about is at the beginning, before she can actually, become a full dragon kind of thing, she's we're trying to figure out how it can show up subtly. And one of the things I wanted to do was her eyes, so for them to become slits, kind of like a cat eye, or in this case a reptile. And scales to come out. So in the next couple of drawings after these little full body ones, I was just trying to see if I could dress her in other than that other outfit that I've been doing recently, which honestly I think I might just stick with that outfit because it just suits her a lot and I really like it, and it's interesting and fun to draw and to look at, so I think I might just stick to that. But that was a lot of fun. I think I'm going to, in the next video, maybe try and draw her actual dragon form. It's going to be a little difficult for me though because I'm not that good at drawing dragons anymore. I used to draw them all the time. Granted, I was pretty little and they aren't that good, but I was definitely a little more comfortable doing them than I am now, which is amusing. But yeah, so the drawing I'm doing right here is what I was talking about a few minutes ago, which was trying to explore how it would look maybe. I'm really happy with how this came out. I love drawing emotions and expressions and everything. I find it really, really fun, and I love doing it, which I find kind of amusing considering a lot of my sketchbooks, all my sketches in my sketchbooks, there's not that many of them, and whenever I do them, I'm like, why don't I do this more? I just never do. But yeah, I really liked the way this one came out. I think it looks pretty good. I feel like you can feel the emotion in it. I think it came out really nice. Yeah, I just really like it. What can I say? I think it came out great. And this was another one there was another emotion, which I also think came out pretty good. It's not perfect. I think there's things I would change about it, but I think it came out pretty good. But yeah, it's definitely, honestly, I don't really know what to say about these. I'm like trying to figure out what to talk about in this, but like when I was editing this all down, I like edited all the stuff that was like, you're just sitting there thinking, to the point where it's just drawing, and sped it up ridiculously, and it still came out to like 14 minutes, and I'm like, I want to do a voiceover, but I don't know if I can talk for that long. So yeah, we're gonna see how this goes. But yeah, so we're gonna see if I can actually talk for that long. Drawing just like this eye with some hair. Again, I'm exploring the whole dragon thing, and then right below it, as you can see, I'm drawing what I think maybe the dragon part of this would look like. I kind of liked the way the eye looked before I added the weird eyelash things, but it was cool looking. I may or may not continue doing that. As for what kind of dragon I want her to look like, I want her to look a lot like a traditional, like, I'm saying a lot right now, I apologize. It might be annoying to listen to, but to look more like a Japanese or a Chinese dragon, the slinky long ones. Okay, so here's something I should probably mention. I'm now drawing Milo, and Milo was kind of easy to draw. Like, I knew what I wanted him to look like almost immediately, which made it easy for me to draw him. I knew I wanted him to have light fluffy hair and for it to be blonde. Of course, I'm not actually coloring any of these, it's just wow, it's just pencil drawings, so you can't really, there's no color, but I knew I wanted it to be blonde and fluffy, which was interesting to try and draw. I don't usually draw hair that looks like light and fluffy and like it's not like large masses, because I don't know, I just have never really thought about it, trying to draw hair like that. Ooh, I loved this drawing. I still really like it, actually. I think it came out really nice. I love it. I think it just captures his personality really nicely. I just really like it. Like I said, I don't know why I don't draw expressions more. I love it when I do it. Like, it's like a challenge, but it's fun, and it's like the kind of, like, for me, it's the kind of challenge where it's not easy, but it's not ridiculously hard. Like trying to draw, I don't know, like a crazy perspective or a whole like building landscape. Like, those are horrible. They're so hard to do. But like expressions, it's like a challenge, but it's a fun challenge. If you're an artist, you know what I mean. But yeah, okay, so this character I'm drawing here, his name is Callum, and he is again, we're still figuring it out. When I say we, I mean me and my best friend. We're still trying to figure out everything in this whole story, but if his looks tell you anything, let's just say he's not in the best sorts at present. And I wanted that to come across. Oh, I should probably mention what Milo's ability was. I completely forgot to do that. Oh my goodness. Milo is a telepath. If you don't know what a telepath is, it's a person who can read someone's thoughts and sometimes can control people's opinions and things and their minds. Personally, I don't think he can really do that. So far, when you first meet him, it's more of he can read your thoughts if he wants, if you not all of your thoughts, the ones that are really present, or if the person allows you to. And then if someone is having a really strong and powerful emotion, he can feel that emotion coming off of you. And, that's his power set, at least at the beginning. And then maybe at the end of the story, he can control people through their minds. But I don't know if I actually want to do that. That's for future me to figure out. Okay, so this is another drawing of Callum. I liked the way it was looking at the beginning, but then the more I started working on it, I was like, oh my gosh, I don't like this anymore. So I quickly moved on. I was like, I don't really like the way this came out. Yeah, so far Callum is definitely the one giving me the most grief. It has not been easy to draw him, and it might be just because I don't really know much about him. I don't know his personality very well. So I think I might, the next time I'm hanging out with my friend, we'll talk about it and figure out everything just more, so I can pour into it. I don't know what it is, but recently I have not been able to just think or draw. I drew these last week and now I'm editing it. And it's just been I think I just used so much of my brain power recently, and I've been drawing so much a week ago and things that I'm in a burnout now. I'm just done. I can't do anything. Well, technically I can draw, and I think most people would look at it and think, oh, those look great, but right now I'm looking at them and I'm going, none of these look good, and I'm having a really hard time. When I do finally pick up the pencil and start, I'm having a really hard time actually drawing it and continuing it. Oh, I liked the way this drawing came out a lot. I think this one came out really good. Anyway, and it's just been really difficult to do it, to just draw in general. It's not been easy. And then I've been wanting to think about my stories and things, and that hasn't been easy either. It's my brain is so exhausted from the amount of work I've been doing in my head that it can't do it anymore. Okay, so I just realized that I'm right at the end, so I have to stop talking. But thank you for watching. It was really nice that you decided to sit and watch this with me, and to listen to me ramble forever. And I'm just rambling at this point, so bye.